Welcome back to the Attic House podcast. This is episode 3, I think, guys. Is it
I don't
episode
know.
3?
I mean,
It is episode 3, yeah.
It is episode 3. Okay, guys, I know you haven't met me. My name is McGlory. I am the Attic House coordinator. So basically, I'm not even meant to be in front of the camera, but because of a lot of people have not been feeling well, so I kind of have to jump in. And I think the guys and the girl would like to ask me a couple of questions, on my role, what I like to do, things of that nature, and just ask me about me, I guess. Just get in the brain of McGlory. So I'm gonna actually give it to the guys just to just to say their names and what do they like the most in this whole planet, because I know what I like. Okay, so gentleman and lady.
Well, we don't know what you like, and we're trying to get into your head.
I said I know what I like.
Yeah, but we don't. And
I know.
you also said we have to get into your head, so that's the plan now for today.
Try and get into my head.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, guys. So please, just
Yeah.
who are you? What's your name? Maybe the viewers haven't even seen you on camera as of yet. We're the new.
New
What can I
cast.
say? Yes, with a B cast, if I may say. Okay.
Yeah, the B cast.
We're-
When we
we're
broke the
A-
first arm, we need a second cast.
yes.
That's what we are.
With the second cast, we're the guys underneath the big boys.
We're not too far though.
No.
We're not
Don't
that
worry,
far.
we're catching up to you guys. Especially
be on
you,
top
Ben.
soon.
Ben, I'm here to take your job, son.
We're coming for you, Ben.
We're coming for you.
Specifically.
Yeah, man, we got you. So yeah, guys, what's cracking? What's happening?
Well, you know me, I'm Declan. Like, I had a whole episode named after me. I don't know why.
So-
I was there for like half of it, and then for some reason you
I mean,
decided to name it after me.
you're-
But I will take it, you know?
You are our theory guy, so I mean,
No,
you know
I'm
what's
just...
happening.
Yeah, I guess I just overthink too much.
You know
but I
the
don't.
conspiracies. No, but yeah,
I
everything's
overthink
gonna
too
be
much,
bad.
but don't think about the most critical things. You know, it's the extra hour I take in bed on the weekends. That's what it does. It just pumps in the theory brains.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm Alex, and it's my first time on the podcast, and I'm great to be here.
It's great
Okay,
to have
Alex, that was very formal. It's really great to be here, guys.
Do you want-
And by the way, guys, I'm going to be eating my kiwis, so
He's not
Leave your
giving
tie
any
and
to
shirt at
us.
home.
and I'm not sharing my kiwis.
He's not sharing
All
them.
mine.
God forbid. He's actually doing it.
I definitely am. So, guys,
It's dripping.
Oh no!
yes, obviously I did. You're supposed to do that.
But did you cut it like from the top, top?
No, he cut it sideways.
You're supposed to do it like horizontally.
No, you're not.
Like,
You're supposed
not.
to.
Well, like no, like
No, you're supposed
that
to-
way,
No,
and then you get a spoon.
Guys,
Down.
Yellow.
Wait, did you cut it vertically or horizontally?
Horizontally. He cut it horizontally.
Horizontally, sir.
So imagine this is your kiwi. This is your
There are
kiwi.
many,
One side is
ways
long.
to skin a cat, okay, guys? There are many ways to skin a cat.
I know.
So, I did it my way. This is my method. Your method could be a
You
spoon.
have a good way though. of
Everybody
spooning
has
it
their
up,
own
though.
method.
You do have a.
The spoon makes so much more sense.
No,
No, but watch him fillet
there's 1,000 ways
the
to skin
kiwi.
a cat, guys,
Watch
and
him
I'm gonna
fillet
do it
with
this way.
finesse the kiwi.
Huh?
Fillet with finesse the kiwi.
What do
Watch.
Filet.
Yeah, like fillet the fish, fillet the kiwi.
Oh, I'm definitely filleting the kiwi.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy. So, guys, please don't let me disturb you. Yeah, so guys,
No, we gotta watch this match. We just know we can pause the podcast for now. We just need to watch this.
what belongs where in the kitchen?
The kiwis belong in Mark's hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they definitely do. Guys, do you know that kiwis are really great fruit? I think they contain more vitamin C than an orange, I think.
We wouldn't know. You're not
Very
giving us
healthy,
any.
Huh?
So it's very healthy for you.
Well,
Not
yeah,
even
most
supposed to.
fruits
It
are.
is healthy. Every
Most
single
fruits
fruit on planet is healthy.
Well, we wouldn't
to an
know.
extent.
Well,
To a certain extent,
certain
yeah.
extent.
what defines a fruit again? Do you guys know what that? I don't know. What it
No,
is.
I don't know.
It's seeds. Something to do with seeds, isn't it?
No, vegetables have seeds as well.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they have to have seeds because how will you? Everything that grows has a seed. Every single
Have
thing.
you ever
because
planted
it needs to
potatoes?
reprodu-
Have
it
you ever planted
reproduces
potatoes?
itself.
Have you ever planted potatoes?
I'm sure
You're just planting a smaller potato to grow a bigger, many more potato because
Yeah.
it's like
rightfully. Okay, that's the only one.
no.
carrots, they don't have seeds.
Carrots don't have seeds. Have you ever peeled
Yeah,
or
but
opened
no,
a carrot?
they have to have seeds.
They don't have to have
They
seeds.
don't
don't.
have
They-
seeds.
Vegetables don't have seeds. I
do, guys.
swear.
They don't. Name
They
one
do not have seeds.
vegetable.
Okay.
I've never seen a carrot with a seed in it.
Exactly.
Not with like okay, I get you. But they come in seed forms as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
When you're planting it, like
But like
When
you
you're
grow-
planting them,
Yeah.
So everything is.
But that's not
Originally
a
a seed.
seed.
But when you
that's
grow
like
a
a baby
potato, it's
carrot.
not a seed. It doesn't have any seed.
No, but that's like a baby carrot rather than a seed carrot because it's not a seed. It's like a smaller carrot that you plant and then it.
Yeah, carrots is one that the two almost.
Yeah, like potatoes as well. You know, you plant one and then you pull it back up. You got 5.
Well, I guess you learn something new every day. But nonetheless, everything needs to come in seed form. Every single thing has a seed because that's
No.
that's the start of it. Yes. Well, I think because think about it. No, actually, don't.
Humans don't have seeds.
Yes, we do.
yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do.
Yes, humans
Please, I don't
For
want
anything
have
to
seeds.
reproduce itself, it needs a seed.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
Declan, what world are you living in?
You see those black things? Those are seeds.
Yeah.
You know what a carrot? You know what a carrot seed is? What you call a carrot seed? It's a small carrot. It's not a seed. It's a carrot that you plant.
But over in the tunnel, right?
Yes.
Our dedicated planter and grower, David Byrne, gets seeds.
Shout out to David Byrne.
Shout out to David Byrne. He gets seeds and then he goes to the puddle tunnel and then puts seeds into the manure.
What kind of seeds?
He has carrot. He has every seed you want to think of. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like there is actually seeds. You guys didn't even answer my question. What belongs where in the kitchen?
So what do you think about like tomato sauce? Do you think it belongs in the cupboard or belongs in the fridge?
Fridge.
I mean,
The fridge. Imagine eating it warm like that. Is disgusting.
No, I
It's
can't eat it
disgusting.
cold.
See,
Potato-
the man agrees with me.
potato, guys. I mean,
No, this is important. This
I-
is very important. Like cold, but like you have a warm sausage, you know, because you normally eat it. Well, not
no, really hot. Okay, what if
Like
it's just coming out of the
sausage.
pan? What if the sausage is coming out of the pan?
Yeah, then it's hot.
It's really hot, right?
Exactly.
Boil it,
And then
yeah.
you're
Put
gonna
it
need something
in-
cold to cool it down.
No.
So the ketchup in the fridge cools things down.
That's no, but then you bite into it and it's like, oh, cold sauce. Oh, Jesus, that's hot. Why is the sauce so cold? It's cold
No,
because you
never-
put it in the fridge. It doesn't belong in the fridge.
You
don't
never
like it in
think
the
that,
fridge.
like, even if you have, say, like a plate of chips, you get ordered from the takeaway, you have to have a bit of sauce with it, or it's
Yeah.
not going to even taste nice, and it would make it a little bit cooler. Don't burn your mouth.
We're not talking about the taste. We're talking about like right
texture
now.
as
We're talking
well.
about
It's
the
about-
cold or the.
it's about
the hot
everything
of it.
because-
Does it not say at the back to keep refrigerated?
I think.
Keep it refrigerated. Yeah, if you
yeah,
get the
guys,
back.
read the instructions.
Yeah, it's gonna say at the back
Reading
if it's
instructions on
refrigerated
how
or
to
not.
properly tomato ketchup, because obviously we don't know how to properly tomato ketchup our chips.
I don't think so.
Or
But
sausages.
for me, anyways, I would prefer it anywhere, to be honest, in the fridge or out. I'm still gonna eat.
Well, yeah, I know.
regardless, I'm still gonna.
Tomato sauce goes in the fridge.
Yes.
Facts,
100%.
What about butter? Wait,
100%.
wait,
Yeah.
what about butter?
Doesn't go in the fridge.
Well,
No,
what
I
type
call
of
it-
butter are we talking
yeah.
It's
about? 'Cause
cold.
there's-
You
there's-
take the butter out the fridge
Right.
and it's a full ass brick. You can't
Yeah.
put nothing in
I
it.
know,
It's
I
so
know.
hard.
You're
Depends
talking-
on the butter, like.
No,
Aneta, you're talking about margarine right now. If you put margarine in the fridge, most definitely
You-
it's going
you
to
can have bars of butter. No, you
but
can have-
there is a company called Kerrygold that makes the most beautifulest butter you can ever taste on this planet Earth.
Sponsored by Kerrygold.
Yes, Kerrygold make the best butter on this here human
yeah,
planet
those are
Earth.
nice.
Most of them are the people, but they write dairy on it.
Yeah, because it's from dairy. They're from dairy.
Whoa, you're telling me butter's made from dairy? Wow, who would have known it? Butter is actually churned milk. Whoa.
It doesn't belong in the fridge. Just simple as
Yeah, it
because
does.
it melts.
I know it doesn't belong,
melts.
but I've seen people, even when we were younger, we used to do it. When we used to buy tubs of butter, we used to put them in the fridge.
Is that what your whole childhood is based
I
on?
would still do that, like putting it
But
in
now
the
we
fridge.
buy bars of butter, not margarine, but it looks like margarine, but it's actually butter.
And it doesn't It doesn't
We
freeze.
leave it out, and it's so much handier because it's just you unpeel the like tin foil off it, and you
Yeah, and then and it's soft. But if you put that in the fridge, it would be rock solid hard.
Same as the tub butter, because when we used to put tub butter in the fridge,
Yeah.
you could still, it was really hard to peel. It was easier when it was in the
some
fridge.
degree,
but
to some degree.
Yeah, from the block, it was easier.
Depending on the whatchamacallit now, on the quality of
Butter, I
of
guess.
the butter. But Kerrygold is Kerrygold, guys. You will never ever go wrong with Kerrygold.
Sponsored
We're
by
not trying to,
Kerrygold.
we're not trying to be sponsored by Kerrygold, but nah, Kerrygold is.
You're doing a great job
is-
of getting
is
us there,
where
Mark, at
it's
least.
Huh?
You're doing a great job of getting us there, at least, Mark.
Most definitely, most definitely. If you're watching, and I know you guys will be watching, I don't want to name drop, but yeah, this is actually a cool ass podcast today.
It is, because we
I
are
like
cool.
it. I really like your company, guys.
I need to ask you something.
What up?
Have you guys ever buttered your potato waffles?
What are potato waffles?
No, butter them.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No, seriously, you should try it.
Oh
Do
my
what?
God.
You should try it.
What?
You've never had
Put
potato
butter in
waffles right
Kerrygold.
until you. How many different ways can you use butter?
Wait, what do you do with the butter?
Put it
You
on
spread
potato
it
waffles.
across your hot potato.
Oh
waffles.
yeah, I do. It's actually good.
Exactly.
It's actually amazing.
I tried it and I was like, I cannot undo it now.
When it's still hot, and then you put a bit of butter in it, and then it
Yeah.
melt.
The only issue I have is that it goes through the holes, but I can't undo that because you can't have solid potato waffle, can you?
Okay,
I
guys.
just eat a plain one.
Okay.
Plain one? What do you mean a plain one?
A plain waffle.
Wait, with no butter. Oh right, I thought you were
I mean, you
saying
can
have
do
a
that too.
holeless waffle. I was like, you can buy holeless waffles.
I mean, you can do that too, but.
Would it be a whole waffle or a whole
be a
less?
pancake.
What do you guys
Boxty.
think on Elon Musk buying Twitter? Do you think it's a political move? Do you think it's a money grab move? Or because like there are a lot of things like it can be a really deep conversation if we really delved into it.
Well, yeah, but like I still feel like
And
I feel
what do
like
you-
it definitely needs to be under new management because I don't know. I've never properly been on Twitter or really know a whole lot about it.
Well.
I just have heard rumors, and I live under a rock for a living. So if I've heard rumors, it's because someone's screamed them at my doorstep.
Like, there's certain things on Twitter that really just like don't really need to see on there, and that someone like a new management could sort this stuff out.
As well as the people on it. Like I feel like I've ever thought that what if Twitter had like a VIP Twitter where it's like the celebrities that normal people like you'd have to,
They
like if
do
you got,
already the blue tick.
yeah, exactly. But it was more that if you were on it, you'd have to be verified before you could post. Which means if you were on it, anyone could be on it.
Okay.
But only people who were verified could post or post tweets. You know?
I think that's
And then
where
you
they're
could
trying to
have
go
normal-
with it, though. I think that's where Elon is trying to go with it. Like he's trying to get rid of the bots, all of those things. He's
But
trying
you'd
get
have to
rid of
also
that.
have like I still feel like you can't get rid of normal Twitter, right? Because that's such like a staple that you should have normal Twitter and then maybe VIP Twitter or whatever it's called, where anyone could be on it, but only specific people can actually tweet, and let whatever celebrities or
Okay,
politics.
you guys didn't even answer my question. Do you think it's a political move, or do you think because there's a lot of politics with all these big social medias,
Yeah.
the Facebooks, Instagrams, all of these things. There's a political underlining off of it. So. Thank you. Yeah, so there's an underlying of everything. If you really wanted to delve into anything, there's an underlying of everything. But in this instance, the Twitter subject, like I personally, anyways, I think it's a political move based on what he said yesterday. I just read one of his tweets, and he said, "Guys, if I magically disappear, it was nice knowing you guys." And then he says again, and then he tweets again. He goes, "I can't wait for the I think it's Republicans or the Democrats. They are going to intensify their battle with me." So that's what kind of made me kind of clued up.
Okay.
Yeah, because Twitter and Facebook and all the different social media websites are very much known for censoring specific sides or stories.
Yes, and media is the medium. So like if you understand what media is, I mean, I'm really not going to explain a lot of it, but if you understand what media is, it's taken from the Greek word medium.
Okay, I just want to say this real quick. you know, Elon Musk actually put out a list of people who had a lot to do with the suppression of voices on Twitter, and part of those names was Obama.
And Hillary Clinton. And a lot of people, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's, to be honest with you, I think Elon is just trying to get every single voice heard, no matter what you're saying. You have a right to say. Basically, he's bringing back, I don't know what amendment it is, that freedom of speech that we think we have, quote unquote, but he's trying to actually bring it back. It's like, guys, yeah, the First Amendment. He's trying to bring it back. It's like, guys, listen, you can't censor people for their view. If you have a view, then I have a view. So as you're able to state your view, I should be able to state my view in however I feel, and that's what's kind of, being diluted as the years are going on with this social media takeover of the whole planet Earth, to be honest.
Or he could be doing it just for the memes, and he could just do something completely.
Dude, he could be bored and like, okay, I need to sell some
he's
Tesla
definitely the
stock.
kind
Because it was so random as well.
Exactly.
It was so random. It was not planned.
But we don't know the backgrounds, though. We don't know what
I feel like
he was saying.
it's probably a bit of both. That he's kind of like he thinks something needs to be done with it.
Yeah.
But he also kind of feels like he can do something fun with it as well.
Yeah. There is that aspect of his personality. You can actually see that on him. Like he's to an extent, he's open. He's really open. Like he will tell you, okay, guys, this is who I am today, and then tomorrow he'll be like, okay, this is who I am today. I'm going to be smoking cigars today, and I'm going to be playing golf, and then the next day I'm going to be thinking on going on marathon the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really, really great brain to have.
He should be on his own podcast, or he could come onto our podcast.
Elon Musk, if you're hearing me, I am the Attic House coordinator. We can coordinate this. Just give me a text, give me a call, whatever. You can find me on Twitter. I mean,
Hit Mark Lee up on Twitter.
Or
hit me up.
with a person as powerful and as rich as him, he could probably find anyone he wanted pretty easily.
Okay.
Do with that as you
So
will.
guys, we actually haven't even gotten to any real topic. We've
What do you mean?
just been
It's real
talking.
enough, right?
Huh?
This is real enough. We
Most
talked about ketchup, talked about Elon Musk, we talked about
Butter.
butter. Butter, not butter.
We talked about
from
Mark's
Longford.
avocados.
Actually, yeah.
You're
done.
we
You
talked about
finished
fruit.
them.
Kiwi.
You finished them.
Kiwi is
I
not.
actually
Fruits and
have,
vegetables.
I actually have
How
one more left.
Have pity.
I am
don't have
I am
seeds.
going to save this for no, I'm going to save this for myself.
Karen Mark
I
Lee.
deserve it. McGlory deserves it right now.
McGlory.
What about-
Can I just
Sharon.
say? That sounds like a McDonald's meal. McGlory.
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 What would you put into the meal? And guys, we need to wrap up
McGlory.
soon.
Holy water in the large.
Side drink.
Okay.
The large cup. You'd have to put like a Big Mac. The Big Mac Glory.
The big glory, yeah.
The
Something.
Big Glory. It'd have to be like a double. Like it'd have to have 2 burgers and then the 3 buns.
And then 2 more burgers, right? Because
And then 2 more
A
burgers.
massive burger. But yeah.
So it doesn't even have buns on the end. It has burgers on the end.
just burgers.
It's just burger,
Yes,
bun,
yes.
burger, bun,
Yes, yes,
burger, bun.
That's how
burger.
we're moving with it.
So that's
We
the glory.
guys, we will be back shortly. Hopefully, not too long from now. Peace out. Welcome back. Round 2 is over here, guys. Talk to me.
Okay.
So, Mark,
We got a few questions for you.
Whoa,
Can we
interrogation.
get like a lamp just on Mark and turn off all the other lights in the room?
yeah. So, Mark Lowy, what got you into the attic? Like, what gave you the idea to work here?
Jeez. Okay. It's a story, but I'll cut it a bit short. So when I was really young, I'd say around 14, 15. I think I was in 2nd year or 3rd year at that time, and I used to coach first years how to play football, and just anybody that was really interested in
Like
learning.
soccer or Gaelic?
anything. It could be soccer, it could be rugby, just anything. I would usually like, just be kind to the first years, and they mostly took a liking to me, and then that grew my popularity in school. And one day, one of my friends, Bradley Thompson, he turns around to me. It was lunchtime, and we were playing football, and he turns around to me and says, "McGlory, do you know what you would be good at? Like, you would be a really great counselor." And I was like, "Really, bro?" Like, "Yeah, man, you have your way with people, And I was like, "Okay, I'll take that on board." And then I think fast forward 2 years later, we were doing something, I think career day, and the school counselor just told me to come into her office, and we had a conversation. She asked me, "What do you want to do?" And I knew what I wanted to do, but it wasn't clear in my mind. So I just said to her, "I just want to be a counselor." And then she asked me, "What kind of counselor?" I was like, "A guidance counselor." She's like, "Oh, so you want to take my job?" I was like, "No, no." By the time I get a degree, you probably.
It'll probably be.
Yeah, and that's how it started. But it started from a very young age. I'm a person that really cares about other people. So and I'm an only child in a sense. I have half sisters. But I'm just me. I grew up by myself, so I didn't have that kind of, that brotherly or sisterly kind of friendship. So most of all of my friendships were mostly outside. So that made me kind of have a more bigger heart for just about anybody. But people with good intentions. And you can tell when somebody has good intentions and bad intentions. Yeah. So that's literally how. And I'm cutting this really short because there's a lot of things that factor into who and how I became what I am today. But just in general, it was just those little things that I used to do, just caring for somebody else, and it grew as I grew as well. And I'm grateful that it grew, because I'm not a sour person. I'm a very happy person, and I'm a bit contagious with my happiness at times. And yeah, that's how I became to be who I am today.
What was your teenagehood like? You mentioned a bit of secondary school, but how did it go? What was it like? Come on, tell us.
What school were you in?
Okay, so for primary school, I went to the Boys National School, St. Michael's. St. Michael's just down the road.
Oh.
And then first year I went to Temple Michael College. And then after doing my junior cert, then I moved to Moyne. And then I did my leaving cert in Moyne. But that's just my educational background.
The other background?
The other background was very much cool, because I turned out to be cool,
because
right?
you had sunglasses on the whole time. You grew up wearing those sunglasses.
The classic
You were always
sunglasses.
cool.
I mean, hey, never say never, guys. But no, yeah, my childhood was really great. But obviously a bit boring, because I'm usually by myself most of the times when I'm home, because I don't have anybody it's just me and Ma most of the time. So I grew up in my own mind. I grew up speaking to myself a lot. I got to know myself at a very young age. I really truly got to know who I am and who I wanted to be at a very young age, just by being just by myself, asking myself a lot of questions, and just being an all-around cool human being to every single person I meet on this planet Earth. And that's my motto, just be cool to every single person you meet at first, and then when they show you difference, you distance yourself. But if they kind of reciprocate that goodness, then you join up with that person, and then it becomes a chain. It becomes a cycle. See, when you affect somebody in a positive way, then they go and affect another person in a positive way, and then they go and and then 50 years from now, you have a whole place just filled of cool people, just out of one person, because somebody had to influence me. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, somebody had to be cool for me to see what cool looked like, so that I could pass on the cool. And yeah, but my childhood was very much bikes, was very much football. I used to dream, eat, sleep football. I really wanted to be a soccer player when I grew up. When I grew up, I really, and I did get scouts. I got scouts, but I actually never I never got to go. My childhood was mostly in Africa. So I'm originally from South Africa. So I grew up in Johannesburg. So from 1 years old till 9, I think I came to Ireland when I was near enough 10. So from 1 to 9. I grew up in Africa, so I have a very dynamic view on life, if I may say. Just from being from two different places. I'm from Longford at this point. You understand? Because literally, like, I've spent more time in Ireland than I've ever spent anywhere on this earth. So it's literally home now. And that's the coolness of McGlory, I guess. So guys, what are you guys going to do for summer? What are you guys planning? Because I have a lot of plans.
Myself.
And a lot of trips. Guys, we are going to go on trips.
Well, they said we're going to have a lot of chips, so it's like, oh, okay.
No,
kind of hungry.
TRIP.
Oh,
Trips. We're going to have a lot of trips, guys. Be sure to come in. Get some views. Yes, Pamela. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Playing charades here now. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna have a lot of trips. I can't wait to go laser tag and bowling. Haven't been to a laser tag facility in a very long time. Haven't bowled in a very long time. Haven't been to the cinema in a very long time. Haven't been to the ocean in a very long time. Jeez, I haven't been so many places in a very long time. Haven't been to the cinema in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus, man.
Like long time is in like before COVID, or long time is in
like long time is in 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Forbid.
Yeah.
It's a while.
But now that COVID is slowly calming down, there's more opportunities, especially for summer coming up.
Yes, most definitely. And I'm going to seize every opportunity that comes by my way.
Okay. That's good.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, because think about it. Like an opportunity comes to you. What do? You grab it with both hands. You don't... Well, if you're smart enough and you're able to know that this is an opportunity, then you grab it.
Yeah, you take what you can get, like
most definitely, and give what you can give out of it, but never give everything. Okay, leave some for yourself.
Going back to the original question, what are our plans for this upcoming summer?
I've already said everything. Like we're going bowling, we're going laser tag, we're going to the beach, we're making barbecues. Yeah, we're going to go.
Lovely.
Yes, we're going to have barbecues. We're going to have water fights. We're just going to have a really great summer. Anybody that's not traveling this summer, the Attic House is definitely going to be open. I'm going to be here. Soccer is actually going to go ahead. These are a couple of announcements, guys. So
and Hype as well. You should probably
Hype next week.
Hype.
Obviously, you guys are a bit.
Week.
Yeah, you guys are a bit
It's
too old,
next
right?
week.
Yeah, it is 28th.
Wait, what
Jesus,
is now?
Today is the 19th.
Are y'all still selling tickets?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Till the last day. We need your money.
we need your money.
Are you going to Hype lesson?
No, I had no one really to go with.
I remember I'll go and me and Annette, like you could tag along if you want.
Yeah.
I might do, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you guys bought your tickets?
What?
Yeah, I have a ticket.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm planning
okay.
on buying it.
I'll have to grab one.
That's cool. I thought you guys will feel a bit more like, oh, we're too old for that. We're too cool for that.
Bought a
No?
ticket day
I just
one,
had
you know.
no excuse
You
to
bought the
go.
ticket day one. That's my guy.
Well, there were so many
That's my
people
guy.
crowding around this place when the first day
The
was
first
up.
day, yeah.
There was like, God forbid, there were so many people from all the different schools pushing and shoving.
Do you guys ever sell them online?
It's for regular groups and that, isn't it?
Yes, you can definitely purchase
that's how it
purchase
works. Because I
online.
know it's a big thing, like in Ireland, that loads of people coming like from different counties and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is really. There's probably going to be like 3,000 young people.
I remember when I was in
attendance.
first year, like this was last Hype, so I was in first year, so that was 3 years ago.
Jeez,
Yeah.
the last hype happened during the first year. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And what
I
year
never
are you
even
now?
went to Hype before. This is the first time
This your-
going to
this
it.
But
your
also,
first time?
also, Dylan,
Yes.
he was actually playing on stage with School of Rock.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
cool being there for last hype, you know?
Yeah, I bet you. I bet you, Dylan is like, nah, I'm too old now.
Nah, Dylan's
and
not
I
too
have
old.
the leaving cert.
And then,
Dylan,
yeah.
Dylan and his leaving cert.
Didn't
He's obsessed with
man
it.
couldn't come today because of that. He said
Obviously, you know, get your study on. Yes, he needs the points.
studying very important.
Studying is very important.
To an
okay?
extent.
Yes, to an extent, because you need
You
some
need
of
to know
yourself.
when to study
Have
and
to have
when
a
to
life
take
as
time
well.
for yourself.
Yes, and that's what I want to actually ask you guys. How are you finding your teenage years? How you find? Obviously, COVID is kind of disruptive for you guys, but how have you guys found your teenage years? Because me growing up is not totally different, but there are differences too when you guys are growing up. Because we didn't have the COVIDs. We were just
With the COVIDs, you're
Yeah,
telling me
we
there's
just-
another. Well, there actually
All the
is.
COVID
there is
variants.
COVID.
You know, the COVID
It's multiple. There are multiple of them. You know.
Yeah, but still, like, there was no lockdown or nothing. Y'all just
No,
lived
no,
your lives.
we were
Y'all didn't have
we
that.
were in the
Suffered.
mall
Remember that.
almost every day in forests, in fields, just walking
that's
the
fun.
whole, just going to different, like discovering rivers, tiny rivers. That's what
Oh,
we used
yeah,
to do.
that is
Oh my
great.
god, we used to do that a lot. While growing
I have
up.
one by my house. Like, I've never moved house,
You
so
have a
like
river
I've always
behind
had.
your house.
I've never moved house, and
Baller.
everyone's looking at me. What, have you all moved houses at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've moved house.
I know,
these-
because like I used to think, oh, it's a normal thing. Like nobody ever moves house. If you move house, it's a big thing. And then
Yeah.
suddenly, when I get into teenage years, I start actually hearing things, and then like everyone apparently has moved at least once, and I'm like, you guys move house? I thought it was not something you did
But I did
normally.
a big move once because it's nearly come up to 4 years living here in Longford because I've lived in Dublin for like most of my life.
yeah.
Come like if I had to say compare from Dublin to Longford, I'd have to prefer Longford because there's like coming to like the attic. There's
Yeah.
a lot different, more stuff you can do here than there was in the
In Dublin.
club in Swords.
Yeah, because I only moved houses like 3 times in my life. I was born in Dublin and I lived there for like 2 years after I was born, up in Blanche. But then we moved to a house here in Longford for a few years, and then 10 years ago we moved to the house I live in now. So I don't know, I've pretty much stayed in Longford for my whole life.
Okay.
Well, I've never had to
So-
move. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, it's
I'll
a
take it as
good thing.
I
It's
think
a
it's a
kind
good
good
thing.
thing. 'cause
yeah,
my
'cause,
house
like-
is nice. It's a small little bungalow out in the country, Banley. So like,
Oh,
lovely.
man.
thing is though, it's not too far from the
Town.
from the
Town.
village. Shut up with your town. From the village now. From where I come, it's a village because it's literally like the specialist thing in there is literally just the chipper.
Okay, farmer
it.
boy.
We have 3 bars. We have 2 now. We have 2 bars, 2 shops, a chipper, and that's it. A church. You get nothing else.
Okay. The essentials.
The essentials,
Yeah.
the essentials to survive.
Yeah,
Because I mean, like
the
when I
essentials.
moved from Dublin to Longford, like I was like probably about 12, 10 and 13 and like only ever had a year here without COVID being around.
Yeah.
And like it would struggle to even make friends here at first
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you're being
yeah.
the new person, nobody knows you or nothing.
Right.
But compared to after COVID and all that, now I had like a load of people know me. Even though I bumped into people and they say, "Oh, you, Alex?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I have no clue who they are.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. I don't know, I feel like my life turned for the better after COVID, because before COVID, like, I was still young, I didn't have that many friends or anything, but then like during lockdown, once I started secondary school and all that, that's when like things began getting better for me. That's what I believe anyway, because like even now, yeah, same thing as you as well, because like lots of people would know me in this town for whatever reason, and like people would be texting me saying, "Oh, you're a Nat," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Nat. I don't know who you are, but you know, nonetheless." I don't know, now that I'm older and I've got like more freedom, because like when you're 9 years old you can't really go outside on your own or anything,
Yeah.
but you know, now that I'm older I have like more freedom to go hang out with friends and family and everything. And even though like lockdown and COVID was still a thing, the most important thing for me was that like my family, my friends, the people that I love, that like they're with me, everything is fine, and like that's what got me through the whole lockdown.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't want to revisit lockdowns, guys.
Forbid.
No, I
We are
couldn't handle
passing
that
that.
I kind of
No,
actually.
none of that,
I
huh?
was
I
not
kind of
good.
could, because like that summer was great. I literally did nothing the whole summer, and it was
During that
such a
summer,
sunny summer. I just have so many like lovely memories of having to go down to the fields around the back of my house.
Well, fields during summer are actually they're good.
I
Those are lovely.
actually read.
I used to hate my house. I used to think it was just so small and boring. But then we got it, like, the sunroom renovated, the kitchen was bigger, sitting room, we got an actual TV instead of like a 40-year-old TV in it.
Yeah.
But it was like a 40-year-old flat screen, so it was this thick. And it was like it was this long, and it was like
Declan's conspiracies, guys. Declan's conspiracies.
they were hiding cameras in the TV. They were watching us. There's RV rays coming out the TV. I think. Is that even a thing? No, they're RV, they're special rays. You just never heard them because I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Declan's conspiracies, guys.
Yeah, just kind of. I love my house now because I accept it and I think it's great because
Yeah.
it gets so much space.
Isn't that a good feeling when you actually start to accept who and what you have? You know, it takes away from a lot of, you know, things that you're thinking in your mind, you know, just the negativity that's in your mind. Once one gets to be like, oh, I actually have a really great life. You know, it takes away from a lot of stresses that you might have in your life. And this is what we all go through as human beings. And the realization of that is the starting point of your new life. I think personally, when you're able to self-analyze and actually be grateful and happy that you have what you have, even though it might not be millions or billions, but being happy with what you have at that moment in time makes a whole difference in your personality and who you are as a human being. That's my take anyways.
Just living in the moment.
Yeah. I'm actually starting to read a book. It's called The Power of Now. Mm-hmm. It's by this writer Eckhart. I think it's German.
Yeah.
And well, I've only gone through, let's say, 2 pages, the intro anyways. And it's really, really interesting. I think he's going to be speaking on, I think he speaks on just the realization of where you are, who you are, and how you are at that exact moment. And I'm actually even thinking about it right now, and I feel really great. So yeah, thank you, Eckhart. Hope you're not dead, but if you are, R.I.P. So yeah,
If you are, you get this, all right.
Oh my God.
Where did it go?
My jumper.
She has it.
yeah. So guys, thank you. This has been a really wonderful conversation with my group, with my guys and girl. I have my experience working at the Attic House has been really, really great. I've met some cool young people,
like
some
me.
really interesting young people.
Specifically me.
Declan, our theorist, shall I say? So guys, thank you for giving me an experience that has been great. Hopefully, I'm creating an experience that's great for you guys as well. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. And
Thanks for having me.
Category A. We're coming for you. Ben, I'm coming
Class
for your
A.
job, bro.
Watching you.
We're watching all of you.
Category B is better than
See you
category A.
Yeah, you know it.
It's gonna be
Peace
like
out.
rivals.